Okay, the session is championship defending. Is everybody? And it's a bit awkward because I have to refer to this and refer to this at the same time, but there you have it. 1998, Tony DiCicco invited me in to coach with him, or to help with him with the women's national team. And it was there that I saw some of the best defending I'd ever seen. But maybe even, well, not more importantly, but from a coaching standpoint, he and his staff were out 45 minutes before the players came out, every session, to lay out the cones and the flags and so on and so forth. And I've always been a big believer that you try and get your equipment all organized as best as you can before the players arrive. You can't always do that, I realize that. But when the players arrive, if they see the flags and the cones and the pennies and the balls and everything in the right place, then they get the idea that this is business. So if you can, great. You can't always do it, I realize that. I'm going to end up in a 3-3-1. So I'd like to have the players put the pennies on before the session begins. So what I need is a right back, a centre back, here, we're going that way, a left back, a left midfield player, a central midfield player, just stand in the position if you would, a right midfield player, and a striker. Put those pennies on if you would, guys. Okay, now if you would go and, if you're in those positions, so if you're a right back for the grey, go and stand next to this player. Centre back, come and stand next to this player. Left back, come and stand next to that player. Left midfield player here. Centre midfield player here. Right midfield player there. Centre forward there. And your goalies? Right then. Okay. So you're not going to get much work today, guys. I know it's defending, but I'm going to do a lot of movement stuff. But anyway, why don't you, one of you join in for the, go and put 2 green pennies on, but don't pick up the ones that are on the floor right there. Pick the ones up over there if you don't mind. Okay. Just relax for a minute. You can stretch out while you're just standing around waiting for me. The facts are that the teams that win the most championships, year after year after year, all over the world, are the teams that concede the fewest goals. End of discussion. You look at any league, anywhere in the world, the leading team will be at least 4th fewest goals conceded. So as much as people would like to see us winning 7-6 and 7-4, fact of the matter is that I'd be very, very worried about our country if teams were winning championships 7-6 every time. So fact of the matter is that defending is critical, and that is one of the reasons I wanted to do it with you today. And that's why I call it championship defending, because good defending leads to the winning of championships. What I want to share with you initially is a wee bit of body movement from the players that all defenders need to have. And by the way, who are the defenders on the team? Everybody. Sometimes we refer, oh, well, he's the defender. Well, hang on, what is he when he has the ball? What is she when she has the ball? Well, she's the attacker. So there's the back line, there's the midfield players, and there's the forwards. So that's one of the things that you need to sort out in your club. There's backline players, there's midfield players, and there's forwards, right? But when the opposition has the ball, the forwards are defenders. And when we have the ball, the goalkeeper's an attacker. So that's something to think about anyway. Okay, we're going to just move over here. And let me see now. Give me the reds. You see these 2 cones here? The reds on against the wall in line with this corridor. Off you go. Remember what positions you're in, by the way. The grays. All right, so you see this corridor here? Right then. Grays. The other corridor. You with me? Good. And goalies, one of you go with the reds, one of you goes with the grays. You'll have to sort yourself out. And all you're going to do is, to begin with, you're going to jog. And when the first guy gets to this area here, the second guy is going to go. Okay? And then you come all the way down here. And then you just do one of those, and then back you go. So any instruction I give you, you will do on the way out, and you'll always jog back. You guys with me? All right, then. Off we go. All right, so we have to make sure that these boys are just showing up. So I have to make sure I do a decent warm-up with them. And you have to make sure they know that there are certain criteria in this club or whatever. Because it's no good me setting up the field and then they come out and they move everything. So I did a session in Guatemala. Nah. All right, good. Just stretch out a wee bit. Just hang on a sec. I did a session in Guatemala. It's easier on grass. And in Guatemala, when the players walk out and see balls like that, it means don't touch them. So that's a funny little thing to have, isn't it? But anyway, so you lay out your equipment, you don't want people touching them. Right then. You guys stretch it out? Must have done that pretty quickly. All right, just a simple gate out to in, gate into out, into out, into out, into out. So we're going to do some work on the groin area. Yeah, go ahead. Which we're going to do a lot. You got to really make sure that those areas are well stretched out. Because we're going to do a lot of fast movement, changing direction and what have you, which is what defending is all about. Next time you're going to go down, it's gate out to in, out to in, out to in. Next time you do it. Next time you come down, hamstrings, straight leg, nice and easy does it. Make sure you get a good stretch, but don't do too much. And then do it again, so do it twice. So these are all the important muscle groups that you need to get warmed up. Now, I'm not sure you have to go through this whole routine with 7-year-olds, but as players get older, as you know, things begin to stiffen up. Good. Okay. The next time you'll just run up to the first cone and then you'll turn and backwards until you get to the yellow. Come all the way down to the yellow if you don't mind, boys. So running forwards, when you get to the first cone, you turn and you run backwards. So in other words, it's here. Good, and just hold it right there for a second. Yeah, keep going, you keep going. When you make your turn, boys, just hang on a sec. When you make your turn, I want you to make sure that when you make your turn and you're running backwards, you see the way my shoulders are in front of my waist? Yeah? You see that? So when you turn, I don't want you doing this. When you turn, try and keep your shoulders in front of your waist as you're going back. Can you guys see that? So you're moving backwards, but your shoulders are in front of your waist. Give it a go. Good. The fact of the matter is, in any sport, you can't do anything from this position. You can't do anything from that position. That's the athletic position, is there like that. So even when they're running backwards, I want to emphasize that they have the shoulders in front of the waist. And hold, yeah, keep going, just hold right there. Okay, so here, and then finish off with a bit of a sprint towards the end. So start off front ways, yep, go backwards, and then turn and sprint to the end. Good. Good. I just got back from England. Spent quite a bit of time in Scotland and up in England, down in England. And one of the big emphasis is on agility. Now, what is agility? Well, this is agility. One of the things agility is the ability to turn quickly and to change direction quickly. Agility, very important for the players. Yeah, good. Just hold right there. Just hold right there. Yeah, it's okay. You probably do this if you play basketball. Put your hand up if you played basketball for your country. 5'10", but hey, long time ago. Here. You did this, right? You've done this exercise, have you not? Okay. Because the thing that's going to kill you in soccer, this is called shuffling, and you probably do it in basketball, is when you cross your legs. When you do that, that's when you get clobbered. So we teach the shuttle without crossing your legs, because that's where you get all tangled up. So it's here. All right? Give it a go. As you're doing that, keep going. Turn and see if you can hold what color I'm holding up. While you're doing that, and call it out. What color am I holding up? So now you're starting to get your head on a swivel and to become a bit more aware of what's going on around you. Okay, good. All right, and just stay there if you would. Just stay there if you would. Just stay there if you would. All right, good. Stretch out a wee bit, guys. A couple of stretches here. Whenever they stretch the groin area, I always make them pick the toe up so they don't put too much pressure on the medial collateral ligament right there. So whenever I get them to come over to this side, I always have them point the toe up. You guys with me? Don't forget, obviously this is for your thigh, hamstring to a certain extent, and also your Achilles. There's another exercise I want you to think about. Just come on, coach, if you would. Okay. The muscle which attaches the Achilles to the bottom of the gastroc is called the soleus muscle. People that get shin splints, they get shin splints because they haven't stretched the soleus muscle. Go and look at an anatomic, okay? And the way that you stretch it is by putting weight actually on the front foot and pushing the front foot forward. You can do it against the wall, or you can do it with, yeah, go on. No, put your foot down. Put that down. No, just put that over there. Okay, now you put pressure on the front foot. If you have a team where they're getting a lot of shin splints, it's probably because you don't know about the soleus. It's very important. You guys with me? So what you do is you're going to put your pressure on the front foot and the knee goes beyond the toe. See if you can feel it stretch a wee bit. All right then. Yeah, grab this ball. You goalie? No, okay. Come at me. Okay, I'm retreating, right? I'm retreating. Here. Okay, good. If he's coming at me really fast, go back up there. Fast as you can. Can I keep retreating like that? What's going to happen to me? What's going to happen to me? I'm going to fall over because I can't possibly do that. So go back up there again. So I put in your little questionnaire there, something which I want you to work on with your players, and that is defending players need to learn to run halfway turned. So the way I try and deal with this player, come at me fast, is by running this way. You ever seen that before? Maybe you have. But you have to teach the defenders to run that way. Because if they're against a very, very lively forward who's attacking them, go on then. Yeah, go on. There's no way they can back up quickly enough. So we have to teach them, yeah, go back, to run backwards, halfway turned. So he's coming at me fast. So I'm running that way, but my upper body is turned a bit. Really important. Midfield players, happens to midfield players a lot. Get the idea? So what I want you to do is just make your run to begin with, and then you're halfway turned. You're still running forward, but you're halfway turned. Give it a go. No, you're not shuffling, you're running. You're running. You're not shuffling, you're running. Good. You're shuffling. You're just running forward, but your upper body's halfway turned. You're not shuffling, it's a run and turn your upper body. You're shuffling. You need to be running, you're shuffling. Couple more. You're shuffling, you got to run. It's a run. All right then, good. And hold right there, you guys. Good. Okay. When a defender has the ball, yep, and is coming at the attacker, scratch that. When the attacker has the ball and is coming at the defender, hang on one sec. The defender has to keep a certain amount of space there, what we would call cushion space. In other words, if he's running at me with the ball, I think maybe I'm too close right now because he can do anything, can't you? So the defender needs to learn to have a certain amount of cushion space. And if he goes that way, I have to pivot and come back this way. If he goes that way, I have to pivot and come this way. You guys with me? Okay, so just pair up. And one guy's the attacker. So what I wanted to do is run backwards and then pivot when you have to. Yeah, you go. Okay, you're the defender. Right. And I'm going to move you. A bit too close already. Got to keep that distance. You boys with me? You can't be like that. Yeah. That's it. Good. That's better. Very good. Well done. Get the idea. You're in twos. Off we go. You can't get too close. You're a bit too close there, son. Don't get too close, boys. You're a bit too close, fellas. All right, hold right there at the top. Next time, and make sure you change it around, right? Next time, you're concerned about the attacker, obviously, but you're also trying to get some vision to find out where the rest of the players are. So, as you're marking your player, look over your shoulder and yell out a color. Ready? Off we go. You know where he is. Know where he is. He might accelerate past you. Get your head on the swivel. Get down a wee bit lower. Know where he is. Know where I am. Know where he is. Know where I am. The next group, just stop at the top. The next group, stop at the top. Go ahead. You're too close to him, son. You're too close. Okay. So you got to look very quickly, because you can't be looking at me for 10 minutes, because otherwise this guy's going to go past you. So you got to do it really, really quickly. Okay? So, defenders taking the initiative. Come at me. Yeah, no, just distance there. There. Yeah, go on. Yeah, come on. Okay, so what I'm doing in this little exercise here, I'm faking a tackle. You guys see what I'm doing? I'm faking a tackle. Yeah, come at me. Yeah. But it's not 100% tackle, because if I don't win it, then I'm scuppered. Yeah? So I'm committing myself 60%, yeah. So I'm committing myself 60%, but I'm ready to go backwards at the same time. Get the idea? So just see if you can touch him in the front. Go! Lunge forward, but make sure that you're balanced. Good. Good. All right then. And just relax. Good. Okay. You guys want some water? Be honest with me, when I'm drinking that water, can you hear me gurgling the water? No? Okay. All right, great. Now defending, a lot of it has to do with changing speed, changing direction, and changing running patterns. And so, for example, if I'm here, come over here if you would, but you're in the wrong place at the wrong time. It's you again. If you run over that way, I can shuffle across. Yep. Hang on a second. So you shuffle across. You shuffle. Can you shuffle if I go that way? No, you really can't, can you? So when I go from the cone to the green penny, it's really hard for you to shuffle. You got to do what? You got to run. But then, as you approach that green penny, you have to do what? You got to start taking short steps, lower your center of gravity, and then face me. So you might be able to sprint for 4 or 5 yards, but then you got to start, that's it. Because you can't possibly shuffle all the way across. So in this exercise, I'll have a gray player here, gray player here, and a red player here. Okay, now then, you're going to go that way. Cone, ball, green, yellow. Cone, ball, green, yellow. You're facing that way, and you're facing that way. Okay? But you start from the yellow. You start from the yellow line. Start from the yellow line. Okay? And when I say end, that's when you go back. You guys ready? You got to get there, close down. Ball, cone, green penny, Cone. Green penny. Ball. Yellow penny. Green penny. Yellow penny. Ball. Okay, good. Now, you see the way you are shuffling against the player who's really moving fast. I don't think you'll be able to get there. I think what you need to do from here to here is sprint, and then, you with me? You guys with me? Okay, you got to be realistic. I think you can only realistically shuffle between two objects. I can't believe that you can realistically shuffle and stay with your attacker two. All right? Okay, so get the idea. So let's have two guys up in here, one facing that way, one facing this way. You're going to come on the inside. Two guys here, one facing that way, one facing that way. All right? You know what we're doing. Okay. Yellow penny. Green penny. Yellow penny. Ball. Yellow penny. Ball. Green penny. What's that called? Cone. Good, well done, not bad. Next guys, ready. Ball. Cone. Yellow penny. Green penny. Yellow penny. Ball. Yellow penny. Cone. Get there. Good, good. Now don't forget, this is an attacking player. And when you're going from here to here, you're changing your gait so that you're in front of that player. You're stopping that player. Ready. Ball. Cone. Yellow penny. Green penny. Yellow penny. Ball. Yellow penny. Cone. Get there. All right, good. Now you just ran through it, but you don't just run through it. As you're coming towards this cone, you need to start doing that because this is an attacking player that you're trying to deal with. Yeah? Couple more. Yellow penny. Green penny. Yellow penny. Green penny. Cone. Ball. Cone. Yellow penny. Green penny. Yellow penny. Cone. Get there. Good work. Well done. Great. Ready. Ball. Cone. Green penny. Yellow penny. Cone. Ball. Cone. Good. Cone. Ball. Green penny. Well done. Good. All right then. You guys are going so quick you even confused me. Has everybody done it? All right then. Not only do you need to know where the defender is, you need to know where your teammates are. So as you and I are doing this, you're there and I'm here. All right? I might shout switch ball. If I say switch ball, that means I'm going over there and you're coming over here. Cone. Switch green. We got to sort ourselves out here. Switch yellow. Sort ourselves out here. Man, need to talk to each other. You guys with me? Okay. Are you ready? So you're in twos. All right. Ready. Ball. Switch cone. Switch ball. Yellow penny. Switch green penny. Switch cone. Switch ball. Yellow penny. Switch ball. Cone. All right, good. Good. So I just got back from England and I visited several academies. They might not want to hear this. They videotape everything. And they have a team of videotape analysts. You can't get away with anything because somebody's going to watch it. And don't forget, it's your career we're talking about, even if you're a 15-year-old. So I'm letting some things go here which they normally wouldn't get away with, but I'm just trying to show you some of the exercises which I picked up. You guys with me? All right. If you cheat here, you'll cheat out on the field. All right? You're not, but I'm saying if you do. Are you ready? Ball. Change cone. Change green. Ball. Change yellow. Change ball. Yellow. Change cone. Good, 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 good. Good, good, good. Couple more. Yep. Ready. Green. Change yellow. Change green. Change yellow. Change green. Cone. Change ball. Cone. Change yellow. Change green. Change cone. All right, you guys got to coordinate with each other. You're banging into each other. What's going to happen in the game if you're banging into each other? Got to talk to each other a wee bit. All right? Okay, good. How many more are we? You guys done it? You've already done it. Okay, good. Ready, ball. Change cone. Change ball. Change yellow. Change green. Change cone. Ball. Cone. Change green. Yellow. Change cone. It's all right. Okay, good. Well done, fellas. Good stuff. Okay, good. Well, how about a ripple with this group over here? That's a good exercise for. That's a good exercise for knowing when to shuffle, knowing when to run, and so on and so forth. That's good. All right then, guys. If you could pick up yellow pennies, green pennies. Let me see here. Those tall cones. Give those tall cones to me if you would. Go and take a break if you would, guys. I need to set up. Go and get yourself a glass of water. So what I would do when I'm rearranging the field like this, thanks guys, is I would have the boys or girls go and get a drink, or I'd have them do push-ups and sit-ups. Thanks guys, that's good. I'd do something that kept them busy so they're not just standing around. I might have them juggle. Whatever you feel is the right thing to do is the thing to do. So what I'm doing is I put together some exercises for you to use with your 11 and 12-year-olds. Well, you can go all the way up to professional players, because a lot of this stuff is from Arsenal Football Club. And they do some of this as a warm-up. All right then. Boys, you see where those cones are, those 3 cones, these 3 cones. You see where this ball is? Can you go and put a ball on the other side of that cone, that cone, that cone, that cone? Well, this one's already here. Those 2 are already there. And this one. You guys know what I'm saying? Yeah? Put a ball there, ball there, ball there, ball there, ball there, ball there. Yeah, pick up those yellow and green bibs if you would. No, about 3 or 4 yards beyond. Good. Maybe a wee bit more than that. Maybe a wee bit more than that. Okay. And then come down here, fellas. And get yourselves, you'll have to shift, I'm afraid. So I need you, give me 4, 4, 4. We might be short 1 or 2. Give me 2 greens and 2 reds. I'm sorry, 2 greys and 2 reds, 2 greys and 2 reds, 2 greys and 2 reds. That's a goal right there. You need another person there. Might not work out completely, but okay. 2 greens and 2 reds. 2 greens and 2 reds. 2 greens and 2, not greens, what am I talking? 2 greys and 2 reds. Too many headers. The concussion guy was right. 2 greys and, good. All right. Yeah. Goalies come out. Goalies go and hit your head against that wall for the next 15 minutes. That's what goalkeepers do, isn't it? Go and play with each, kick with the ball. This isn't working out at all. Go over there. Fellas, can you put a ball just beyond that, see where that cone is right there? Yeah, put a ball right beyond there. So I'm coaching. Where's the ball that was supposed to be here? Oh. Thank you. All right. Yeah, thanks. Thank you very much. So you're teaching your 11 and how old are you coaching? 11, 12-year-olds, 13-year-olds? Okay. These are good exercises for them. Okay, so you have the ball. All right, come out here. You have the ball. You don't need the ball, but you have the ball. Yeah, good. And I'm defending you. Come to me a wee bit. Good. So now I'm defending you, and I run at you like this. Yeah? What am I doing wrong? I'm running at you like that. What's going to happen? He's going to go around me. So we use that cone to teach players, thanks, to shorten the steps, lower the center of gravity, and get sideways on. You guys with me? So you can come out now, it's okay. That's the ball. This is the cone. And once you hit this cone, I've got the ball. Yeah? Number one, I want you to alert players that people that you have the ball. I've got the ball. So that cone indicates tackling distance. Because you're going to be teaching players, I've got the ball. And what's going to happen? They're going to run by you. So whatever the distance is, that this cone is a good device for getting them to slow down. Long steps, get to the cone. Short steps, sideways on, lower your center of gravity. And then just jog back. So we're going to go one after the other. Ready? First guy's up. First guy, somebody in there. Good. Ready? Go. Good. Jog back. Wait for me. Go. Good. That cone's critical, guys. Go. That cone is critical. So in the Arsenal drill, keep going. The players get sideways on. They lower their center of gravity. They take small steps. Arsenal drill number 1. Good. Okay. Good. All right then, good. So what happens if it's messy? If it's messy, he's coming at me. I wouldn't even bother doing that, probably. Just stay there and try and get everybody around me. But for sure, you're going to have to do some backpedaling. So now when you get there, you backpedal. You guys with me? Because that player's going to come at you here, and you've got to backpedal and look at the ball at the same time. Go. Too quick there. Too quick going in. You see that? You're going to be on camera when you go to Liverpool. Go. Go. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Go. Okay, good. Now listen. It's critical that you let your partners know that you have the ball. Because I don't have much time, but we're going to be doing zonal defending. When your players go to college, they're going to be playing zonal defending. That's the way it is. That's what we're doing these days. And in zonal defending, Verbal communication is critical. So you got to let people know that you have the ball. Now pair up in twos. There's no other way to pair up, I don't believe. Pair up in twos. Okay, now you and I are going to go out together. All right. Now one of us is going to declare that we have the ball, and the other one's going to declare where to force the opponent. So you're going to be the first defender. You're going to say, I've got the ball. Ready? Go. Force right. Force right. Force right. Force right. That's left. Force right is there. So that's your right. Okay, let's do it again. Go. Force right. Force right. Force right. Okay. So now the first defender's pressuring, and the angle of pressure makes the opponent's play predictable. And now we're forcing the opponent into the covering player. You don't always do that, but it's a good idea. Sometimes you'll force them towards the touchline maybe. But anyway you do it, these two players have to communicate with each other. Are you ready? We're just going to go to the first one and jog back, then the second pair up. Ready and go. Talk, 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 talk. So verbal communication, number 4, go, is critical. Go. Talk to each other. The camera's on you. Go. Okay, good. And hold right there. Now, in zonal defending, we are occupying space. We're not following a player. So there'll be times when a player goes across the field where this player swings in and we shift, we switch. Okay, so if we call, yeah, come back. I've got the ball. You're going to tell me where to force it, right? Force right. Okay, then I'll call the switch. Switch! Now you come up in pressure. Good. Call the switch. Got ball. Good. It's really important that you tell each other that you have the ball. So do a couple of different switches here. Why would you do a switch? Well, you do a switch when an opponent is running across the field possibly, and you want him to run into a teammate. You're going to do the switch. Go. Do about 3 of them. Okay, good. Ready, go. Go. Okay, good, and come back. So now, yep. Yeah, you come with me. You got the ball. Yeah, go. Force right, force right. Okay, and good, and hold like that. Now we're going to switch it, and I will become the first. We're going to pressure there. Go, I've got the ball, I've got the ball. Earlier. Yeah. Force right, force right, force right. Okay, now we can jog back. Get the idea? Now don't forget, you could have 40 kids doing this at the same time. I mean, I'm not sure you want to do that, but get the idea? Okay, soon as the first group gets to the second cone, then it's your turn to go. Ready, go. Just hold it. Hold it when you get to the, so I can see you. Go. Hold it at the ball so I can see you. Go. Slow down a bit. Okay. You got to talk early and make sure you communicate so you know who's pressuring the ball and who's not. Okay. Pick up all the balls and all the cones except for that ball, and this ball. All the balls and all the cones. Leave those big cones at the end. Leave those big cones at the end. All the balls and all the cones except for that ball, and this ball. And roll the balls over there if you don't mind. Yeah, pick that penny up if you would. Okay, good. No, there was a green ball right in the middle. Put that ball back. The green one. Good. And then filter down here if you would. Okay, give me the red right midfield player there and the red right back, the red centre back, the red central midfield player, the red left back, the red left midfield player, and then behind them, the grey right back, the grey right midfield player, the grey centre back, the grey centre midfield player. All right, okay. So, 1, 2, 3. Who's the left midfield player? You are. Who's the central midfield player? He is. Who's the right midfield player? There. Go and pressure that ball as a unit. Go! Good. Okay, good. And hold right there. All right, coming over here. Okay, so now we're beginning to move on to the area where we're looking at the team units and how units pressure the ball. So here we have players. They must indicate that they're going to pressure the ball so we know to get into our shape. Ready? That ball over there. Go! That's going to be a central midfield player. Good. Central midfield player pressures the ball. Right midfield player is given an angle here. Triangular angle there. Good. And that ball over there. Go. Don't get too close to each other. A general rule of thumb, if you put a line right down the middle of the field, is that the players on the left side don't normally go over that line. If there's a line right down the middle of the field from goal to goal. You with me? So, because otherwise the ball gets played over the top. Ready? Ready? Go. Get there. Get there. Go. Go. Grays, ready. Go. Go. Second line Grays, ready. Go. Second line Grays, ready. Go. Go. When did you become a Gray? Go. All right, good. Go. I'm just whipping through these. I'm just trying to give you exercises that you can use with your players, especially the 11 and the 12-year-olds. Okay, give me 2 lines of red. Let me have the midfield players in the front and the back players behind them. And give me 2 lines of grays, midfield players in the front, other players behind them. Pressure this ball as a block of 6. Are you ready? The midfield players in front, the backs behind. There should be about 8 yards between these 2 lines right here. Okay, pressure that ball. Go. Okay, good. Okay, now then. This is what zonal defending is all about. It's about keeping your shape and not getting pulled apart too much as a block. So you don't want to be too far away, but you don't want to be too close, otherwise the ball goes over the top. That ball right there, go. You got to tell us that you're pressuring the ball so these players don't get pinched in. Go. Grays, you ready? Go, A's. Come on in if you would. Go. Go. Okay, good. And hold right there. Now the goalies are very important, start to become very important as we start doing unit work, because as the group moves out, the goalie moves out. In other words, as our team is defending further up the field, and because we don't play with a sweeper in zonal defending, the goalkeeper becomes very important. You can't have the goalkeeper standing underneath the crossbar when the central midfield plays at the halfway line, because the space is too big. So the goalkeeper needs to start moving out. Are you ready? I'm running out of time, so ready. Let's have the reds. Ready, and go. Yeah, good. Go. That's good, good. Just slowly. Good. Go. Good. All right then. Grays, ready, go. Okay, good. All right. A little bit too close to each other, but that's okay because we're near the top of the penalty box. That's not bad. Near the top of the penalty box, the space is going to get smaller because of the danger of the shot. Go. Go. All right then. Good. Just bring it in if you would. Okay. All right, the bull pit drill. I'll just show you the bull pit drill very, very quickly. One of you go here. One of you go there. A red. A green, a gray go here. a red go there, there, and a grey go there. A grey go over there. Okay, go back just a wee bit. Go back just a wee bit. Okay. Grab that ball. Okay, grab this ball. Okay, there's a goal here. There's a goal. I'm running out of time. There's a goal there. There's a goal there. There's a goal here about 4 yards wide. We're going to go across this way. Let me take your place. So I'm the defender, and I begin with the ball. I play the ball out to you, and I come out to defend. I've got the ball. So you're going to attack me, and you're going to try and score in that goal. If I win it, I score in that goal. Then once that's over, I go back, and then, yeah, you go back. Then that's it. Good. Good. So it's 1v1. It could also be 2v1. It could also be 2v2. I'm sorry I couldn't get to it. Okay, good. So you go play across. Yeah, play the ball in. Yeah, good. And defend. Stop. 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 What does the word stop mean? Yeah, okay. What did you not do as you were going to pressure the ball? What did you not do? You didn't do what? You didn't talk. And that's a major problem that we have with our players. They just don't talk as much as they probably should. Okay, so I'll just finish off with this final game. Give me the 3 backs for the red team here. Give me the 3 backs for the grey team here. Give me the 2 centre forwards for the grey team here. And give me 2 centre forwards for the red team here. Doesn't matter. That's fine. Okay, got 2s there? Okay. So, you're the left back responsible for that goal. You're the centre back responsible for that goal. You're the right back responsible for that goal. You are the left midfield player responsible for that goal. You're the central midfield player responsible for that goal. You're the right midfield player responsible for that goal. And so what I'm teaching, in actual fact, those 3 boys in grey actually start on the same team as these 3 boys in red. But I'm trying to teach them pretty much the same principles. If you follow me. You follow me, what I'm trying to say? Okay, so those 2 greys are trying to score in this goal. If you win it, the 3 reds play the ball into these 2 reds, and you're trying to score in those goals there. You with me? Nobody's allowed over the halfway line where I'm standing. Let me have the ball, please. Good. So you might want to get pushed up, greys. And reds have it. And let's play. Play the ball into the reds. Good. And defend. You're trying to score in those goals. 1-0 for the greys. Play, play. Nobody's allowed over this halfway line. And stop, stand, and stop, stand, and stop, stand still. Okay, good. Okay, that ball's pretty central. Good. And you had it. Which of these 3 players should be pressuring this ball? This guy, or this guy? He's right in the middle of the field. He should be. You came over here and you got pulled out of position. Okay, you did well, actually, but you did get pulled out of position. And that's one of the key things. You don't want to get pulled out of position. So you get pushed up. Good. And what would you 2 do when he gets pushed up? You're going to pinch in a bit. Good. And that's key. Play. Good. I'm sure you can see the times where they really need to talk to each other and they don't. And that's one of the reasons I wanted to do this session, was that we've got to try and get our defenders to talk to each other. Because if we don't communicate, especially as they go into zonal defending, we're going to be all over the place. So that's one of the key things. So in your club or in your team, play on, keep playing, keep playing. You need to have a glossary in the back of your club charter. You all have a club charter, right? In the back of the club charter, a glossary of words. This is what this means in our club. Force to the right means force this way. Force to the left, switch. All of these things, we have to make sure the players are all on the same page. Does that make any sense? And when I took over the club down in Florida, the first thing I did was get a club glossary, how we talk to each other. Very important. Good, and hold right there. I'm going to finish off, boys, unfortunately, but the reason I like this exercise, I have a restraining line, and there's 3 versus 2 on this half, 3 versus 2 on this half. Nobody's allowed over. Number 7, zonal defending, using a restraining line. It gives you a lot more clarity. So it's much easier for me to see that when this player comes across to pressure the ball in the midfield, that's not right. And I can correct it. If I just play a game, it's a lot more complicated. But we would finish off with a game. So then what I would do after this is I would have you two go down there. Give me another player with a red penny. Go and grab that red penny from over there. Good. You boys, one of you become, yeah, let me have that ball play. Let me have the ball. Yep. Okay, let me have a great player over on the left. Let me have a great player over the right. Let me see how you react. Now you're a zonal block of 6. As I move you forward, you must move back because you must always keep the same space between me and the ball. When I play the ball over there, you shift across. Good. You shift across. Good. Play the ball back to me here. Good. Good. Go wide, wide, wide. We shift across. Okay, you don't want massive spaces there. Ball again, please. When I do this, what do you do? What do you do? Good. You squeeze forward. And when you see me going backwards, what are you going to shout to the rest of the team? Yeah, good. Squeeze forward. And now I'm here. And now I'll play the ball over there. And now what are you doing? Yeah, play the ball in. And now what are you going to do? You're going to drop in maybe. Now the ball's over there. All right. So, I do quite a bit of that shaping the defenders. And then what I would do, 2 center forwards. Give me a great center forward. Great center forward, come in. Great center forward, come in. Good. I play, yeah. Ball, please. Good. All right. So you got to deal with these two and also be concerned about where the ball is and what the shape is. So the ball is over there. Good. Yeah, play the ball in here. Good. Right. I might play the ball in there. Good. And stop right there. All right, good. And what must you say as you get pulled out of that position to pressure that player? Yeah, I've got the ball. I've got the ball, and that's key. All right. This could take 3 hours to go over. I mean, it really is, but it's really important. How about a ripple for the players? Okay, so I'm sure you'd agree that using a restraining line it clarifies things for the players and both for you. The most critical teaching point when defending a counterattack is not to get pulled out of shape. Leave 3 players back. When you take a corner, if you're playing 11v11 soccer, if you take a corner, leave 3 players back, because what often happens on corner kicks, their goalkeeper catches it, and what happens? Counterattack. You get caught with 2, too easy to split. I would say you hold 3 back there. And I do exercises, 8 attackers versus 3 defenders, and it's amazing how well the 3 defenders will do not get scored on. But if you get caught in a counterattack with 2, you have a lot more chance of being scored on than if you get caught in a counterattack with 3. So you need to think about that. Okay? The Dutch have 4 moments of the game. 4 moments of the game. One when we have the ball. That's not moment number 1. Moment number 2 is we lose the ball. Moment number 3 is when they have the ball. And moment number 4 is when they lose the ball. Moment number 2 and moment number 4 are becoming more and more important in soccer, just like transition in basketball. The transition element of soccer is becoming really important. And if we as a coaching community don't come to grips with that development, then we're going to be left in the dark ages, because counterattacking is so important. It happens off corner kicks, it happens off throw-ins, it happens off interceptions in the middle of the field, it happens when the goalkeeper catches the ball and throws the ball out to a winger and they're down the side. So even if you're teaching 9 and 10-year-olds, you should always work on the counterattack. Very important. Thanks, guys. Thanks very much for your help. Thank you.